54A. The Tulipwood project, it won quite convincingly, so 2 votes to 1. So I've spent the last ages doing a bit of gluing, clamping, put a little teaser up on Facebook, and now I can show you how far I've got. And I'll just put a few stills up just to quickly go through the process, but it's just gluing and clamping, so I didn't want to waste everybody's time by videoing all that, so I didn't. Right, get the camera and we'll have a look at what I've done. As you can see, quite a lot of cutting, diagonal, straight. These are strips of walnut that I cut. Okay, then I found 2 more pieces of tulip wood, glued them together, and I hope that will be the base. First things first, I have marked a circle, as you can see, well, marked 2, and get on the bandsaw, make it round, as round as possible, and then put the faceplate on it. Get it on the chuck, round it up nicely, and then I'm going to have to glue this on. So wish me luck, here we go. Right, got it on the faceplate. I only cut this freehand on the bandsaw, couldn't be bothered to set up. So it's a little bit out, but not much. I'm going to lose a bit anyway. First things first is to get this excess off, make this area nice and flat, so I can glue that on. Get in there, bit of a way to go. I think I better true it up as well. Beginning to look better already. There's just a little bit of a low spot there, and then flatten the rest of that out, but at least all the dodgy bits have gone now. I haven't quite got it perfectly round yet, but it's a lot better balanced. I thought, well, if I get that perfectly round and when I put that on just a fraction out, I'm going to have to get it perfectly round again. So I might as well just do it all in one go once I've got that glued on. Right, I'm just going to flatten this out now and then carry on with the gluing. I'm still slightly raised in the middle. You need it as flat as you possibly can when you glue it up. That's better. Just a tiny little bit in the middle now. Oh, that's got it. There's no wobble there at all now. So, now all I've got to do is centralise that in there. And for that I'll take it over to my bench and do it flat. See if I've done my sums right. No. Silly me. I've done a 75 circle and I should have done a 65 circle, but that's okay. At least I know where I've gone wrong. So I'll do another one, but a bit smaller. That looks more like it. That's better, I can tell. Spot on. Absolutely spot on. Now I've got to get that glued and out with the clamps again, and I'll see you tomorrow. Right, guess what? It's tomorrow already. Now then, I couldn't clamp it up in the usual way, so I ended up clamping it up on the lathe, and it should be dry by now. It's been 24 hours, so we'll take this out and see what's happened. That seems to be okay. So first thing I want to do is turn this tenon into a mortise so I can get it in the chuck jaws. Don't seem too bad. Okay, as usual, before I turn it around, I'm going to sand and polish inside the mortise and the base as well, and then I haven't got to bother about trying to mount it again to finish this off. Right, there we are, mounted in the chuck. I'm just going to concentrate on this first, where I glued these two pieces together as a little step, and I want to make sure everything's nice and central. Now I've got a nice central mounted in the chuck. So I'll go here first, and then I'll do anything necessary to the main part of the bowl after. Lots of very nice shavings coming off. At the moment just using the round nose scraper, but I can't get in all that way, so I will have to use the carbide cutter for that. But I've got a lot to take off here first. Time to put the rest a bit closer. Never forget that. You never want to get too far away from the work. That's better. Cutting very nicely. Still a lot of work to do. I've got a sort of shape in my head, so I might start actually going around the front of the bowl now before I take any more off here. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Tiny bit to go there, little low spot, but it's getting a lot more balanced now, so I'll soon be able to turn the speed up a bit. That's better. Tiny bit there, but I can put up with that for now. And it feels a lot better now. I want it to be a very, well, it's going to be very shallow anyway, the wood's not that thick. But a very sort of shallow sweeping design, no hard edges on it. I want to sweep that in a bit. And then do the outside to match. Now I'm getting the shape that I want around the edge. Getting quite thin now, so I can take a bit more off the back, but that's about how I want it, I think, on there. Got a lot of digging out to do here. I nearly forgot I got this tool, but it comes in quite handy. That's shaping up really nice now. Just trying to dig out the final bit in the middle now. It's a bit awkward because I can't get my tool rest right the way in. I've got it as close as I can, I think, without touching. So I shall persevere with this. Yeah, using the side as a scraper is definitely the way to go. Right, it's just got it down to the thickness I want now. I've finished with the cutting, so now I've got a lot of sanding to do. So I'm going to be using the Abra net, and right the way through from 100 to 600. I'm going all the way with this one, and then after I'm going to Yorkshire grit it and etc. Right, I've just finished putting the Yorkshire grit on. It's
beautiful finish. It's really brought the different shades of the wood out there, you see. Yep, this is one of the nicest pieces I've done, I think. So now to polish it, I'll give it a nice gloss, I think, with the Hampshire Sheen High Gloss, and then some microcrystalline over the top of that. And there it is, the finished item. Now I am chuffed to bits with this. I really am pleased with it. I think it's the best piece I've ever done, to be honest. I've got the lines exactly how I wanted them, nice sweeping curves underneath. The finish on it, great. The Yorkshire Grit and Hampshire Sheen High Gloss. And I am well pleased. Now I'll just get the camera on the tripod. Oh, hang on, we've got a visitor. Come in, darling.
Hi, darling.
Hi,
What have you been doing?
Well, just finishing the video off. I was just telling the viewer that after over 2 years of turning, I'm really so pleased with that. I could say I could actually sell that, and I've never said that about a piece before, but I think that would look absolutely fantastic on the centre of somebody's dining table.
I don't think so. Our dining table, I think.
Great, I finally do something that I can sell, and she nicks it. I'll tell you what, I'll pinch it off her when she's asleep.
I heard that.
Maybe not. Bye, viewer.